What's going on, y'all, and happy Monday. I hope everybody out there is happy and healthy, and I hope that you enjoyed your weekend. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and jump all over this because it seems as though that the Chinese people are not playing with America ever since those tariffs were imposed on China, and they're exposing everything. The big label brands that people go around bragging about, oh, it's made in China, and all these big name brands do is just have it shipped to them, and basically they just slap some stitching on it and just put their label on it. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, so forth and so on. But we had an inclination that was going on in the first place, but just to hear China just expose everything takes it to another level. Now, it appears that when China gets messy, they get all the way in the mud because not only they're exposing your big name brands, Nike, Lululemon, Hermes, Birkin, and things of that nature, they have now proceeded to let the American people know where to buy those same products that those big name companies buy from in China and have it directly delivered to your front door. So yeah, they're going in. So those bags that the females go crazy over, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, so forth and so on, oh, you can hit China up and get that same bag for $5, $10, $15 at the max. And so what China is doing, in my estimation, is exposing these capitalistic crooks that reside in America and abroad. And listen, I'm telling you right now, these big name brands, they are officially cooked. Now, before I play you guys some clips as it pertains to this issue, I want to put you guys up on game. For those who are not privy to this information, there is an app called Taobao, and it's the Chinese version of our Amazon that we have here. You guys better run over there and check it out. You better go check it out. Just turn the actual setting for English so you can be able to understand what you're seeing and things like that, and just go for what you know. Y'all better go jump on that app, Taobao, all right? So with all of that said, guys, I'm gonna play you a few clips as it pertains to this issue, and I'll be back.
They rob you blind and you thank them for it. That's a tragedy. That's a scam. That's why I'm saying this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution. For decades, your government and oligarchs ship your job to China, not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap laborers. And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class, crushed your working class, and told you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standard. We reinvested in our people. My family also benefited from it. What did your oligarchs do? They bought yachts, private jets, and mansions with golf course driveways. They manipulate the market, dodged tax, and poured billions into endless wars. And you get stagnated wages, crippling healthcare cost, cheap dopamine, debt, and flag wave property made in China while they pick your pocket. For 40 years, both China and the United States benefit from the trade, the manufacturing, but only one of us use that wealth to build. This isn't China's fault. This is yours. You let this happen. You let the oligarchs fit your lies while they made you fat, poor, and addicted. Now they blame China for mess they made. I don't think so. I don't think you need another tariff. You need to wake up. You need to take your country back. I think you need a revolution.
Shakana!
Who are the suppliers behind Lululemon? Some of their yoga wears are actually from Xianglong Clothing and Huangqisheng Clothing. And guess what? Both factories located in Yiwu here. And these two factories also supply clothing for Fila and Under Armour. I guess most of you know the price of Lululemon or other big brands. They sell you a legging pants for $100. And guess what? Here in these two factories, you can get them for around $5 to $6. Crazy! And what's even better? The material and the craftsmanship are basically the same because they all come the same production line. See, this is why people come to China and looking for the OEM factory because they just can get the cheapest and best quality product from there and sell you, I don't know how much. Alright guys, if you want to know more about Lululemon or any other active wear brands, leave your message in the comment section. I'm Luna, your reliable sourcing partner.
Do you like this bag or this? $2, $2, $2, $2, all in $2. If you need backup supplier, contact me. I'm in Guangzhou waiting for you.
Do you know how much a Chinese factory make for a pair of Nike shoes? $10, which sells 150 on the shelf. A Stanley Cup, $50. The factory gets $1. But when they sell millions of them, that's millions of dollars. And all surplus. That's where the surplus come from. But for every $1 the factory made, somebody in America is making $49. Who is benefit from the globalization? And think about the pollution the factory has to cause in the local area. Who is benefit from the globalization? I don't know.
How do we profit under a 145% US tariffs? Smuggling? No, a safer and more legal method than smuggling. Personal shopping service. You can travel to China, act as an agent to purchase products for your American friends and clients, and then avoid that tariff by declaring them as personal items when you return to the US, thus earning a high profit margin. Want to learn more? Follow me, I'm a Chinese freight forwarding agent. For more details, please visit GoNest.
Without United States, you have nothing, China. Yes, Marga, we don't have child labor, school homeless problem, oligarchy monopoly, crazy expensive yet inefficient healthcare system, heavy tax on working class, property tax every year, anti-Semitism awareness law, a supremacy bubble you live in, built by multi-billion-dollar worth propaganda, a fake free speech, fake democracy. Yeah, you guys got it all. Also, we don't have MAGA.
If you plan to shop from China, I will tell you how to choose the shipping method. As shown in the picture, it's essential to select the right shipping method based on the nature of your goods and your budget and your delivery time requirements. If you need faster delivery and have a generous budget, you can choose air freight. If time is not a priority and you want to reduce cost, sea freight is a better option. I'm a Chinese freight forwarding agent. For more details, please visit GoNest.
I will tell you 30 luxury brands. Some of their products are made in China. Ralph Lauren, Armani, Nike, Dior, Lululemon, Apple, Michael Kors, Coach, Calvin Klein, Prada, Celine, Swarovski, Adidas, The North Face, Rimowa, Levi's, Burberry, Versace, Chanel, Cartier, Ferragamo, Timberland, Yves Saint Laurent, Victoria's Secret, Puma, Uniqlo, Disney, Max Mara, Givenchy. The producing cost is only 1/10 of its price. Can you believe it? Follow Helen, your business advisor in China.
Alright, so you guys just saw and heard all of that, and I could have played more videos, but it would have made this video about 3 hours. So if you guys want to consider looking all of this information up, it's very informative info that they're putting out there. And listen, if you got knockoff things, go ahead and rock it. Rock it with your head held high, and don't worry about the naysayers and the haters and things of that nature, because you're basically wearing the same thing. But at the end of the day, we really look so stupid over here in America. I'm just keeping it all the way real. They are laughing at us. We are the laughing stock of the world. And so what's so really crazy about this situation is the fact that there are so many people, innocent individuals, that have lost their lives over name brand clothing. You know, they present it like this is the standard and this is what you have to be recognized as the elite or in a certain class. And there's a lot of people that have been robbed for Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Jordans. Listen, I have about 30 pair of Jordans that I don't even wear because I understood the assignment when I started to realize that Michael was not addressing the kids that were getting deleted over his shoes. He was just sitting back collecting his check. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this in closing, all the kids that were bullied and shamed about wearing knockoff brands because their parents couldn't afford the real thing, the so-called real thing, and also just regular adults who've been called out and exposed for having fake stuff on and things like that. Who's getting the last laugh now? That's the question. Who's getting the last laugh now? That you were actually paying more for the same thing, the same material. The only thing that changed was a little bit of the stitching, and that particular so-called big name brand slapped their name on it. You know what I'm saying? But Anyway, at the end of the day, I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this whole entire situation. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subbing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.